Comedians, so many cards, no coffee. Freaking A. Marc Maron, right after running his show before he does the...
I know. Why am I doing this?
I don't know. Right. So look, I got all these cards.
Yes.
All you do is you find something that interests you, that you remember from the past.
Right.
Open it, talk about it for as long or short as you want.
Okay, never watched the Ninja Turtles, Andy Griffin show. That was before my time.
Nate Bargatze loved that show.
Which one?
He watched every episode
I know,
of that.
I told Nate the last time I saw Nate, I was like, dude, you gotta watch Face in the Crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think there's a lesson that'll be learned about show business.
Right.
And I said, it's Andy Griffith. He's like, really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but it's not the Andy Griffith you know.
Right.
And I texted him. I said, you got to watch it because I'm concerned about his trajectory.
Sure,
I want him to see the dark side.
He's living the good life too much. This was the only show he could watch as a child.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alf. I never watched Alf, but my best friend Jerry Stahl used to write for Alf for one season, and he was a heroin junkie, and he wrote the book Permanent Midnight about being a writer on Alf.
But he only actually wrote 2 episodes.
That's right. But the funny thing is, people always associate him with it because of Permanent Midnight.
Right.
And one time, me and Jerry were going to a book reading of his book because he's a writer.
Right.
He's a very dark guy,
right.
And he's a great writer. And we're going to Barnes and Nobles, like in Santa Barbara somewhere, and we walk in. And the woman walking us in, they'd set up this whole sort of display of all the Alf DVDs with Jerry's books, and he looks at me and he's like, wow, that's good you did that. They might mistake it for literature if you didn't.
Right.
And it's one of those moments where Jerry's so good at those moments.
Right.
Where shit just happens. Rocky Horror. I think I threw up at Rocky Horror when I was in high school. Didn't we all?
Midnight showing, yeah. Did you dress up?
No. We just got drunk.
You brought the stuff and threw things or something?
No, we just went to see it. My friends, we weren't dress up guys. We were like, we're drunk, let's go.
Too cool for school.
Yeah, well, no, just, Andy Gibb. I remember Andy Gibb. I remember him. I remember, what was the song? Shadow Dancing. Shadow Dancing.
Yeah. It's a poster. Only one person's opened an Andy Gibb card in the past.
Yeah, well, it didn't help him, did it?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going well or not.
It's going great.
Charlie's Angels, I don't know. I don't even think I had the poster. Magnum PI did not care.
That's what Attell opened, Magnum PI.
Did he?
Yeah.
He went, what? No, look at the mustache. RoboCop, I just talked to Peter Weller.
Oh, wow.
That was great. He's more than just a RoboCop.
Sure.
A deep guy, wrote a book on art history. That's where that can take you. You never know where you're going to go. You're a RoboCop and then you're writing on the Italian Renaissance. Life is interesting.
Wow, just like the Turtles.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know where they went.
Italian Renaissance.
Jaws 2, didn't see it. Jaws 3, I imagine it's about a shark.
But what's his name just died?
Who? Roy Scheider?
Didn't the guy from, wasn't there a Jaws, wasn't that guy a Jaws guy? The guy with his wife and the...
No.
Who was that old dude? Wasn't he in Jaws?
Who died? Anybody?
I don't know, that guy with his wife, they like...
Oh, Gene Hackman?
Yeah, wasn't he in that?
I don't think, was he in Jaws 2?
No, he was in,
No.
Oh.
I mean, he did some...
Poseidon Adventure, that's the water.
Poseidon
that's the water
Adventure.
films he was in.
Gene Hackman's great.
Oh,
Yeah. You know who used to love Gene Hackman? It's funny. Now, I've told this story a couple times. This is funny. It's not... Kennison loved him. And he used to do a very subtle impression of Gene Hackman. Nobody knows that Kennison used to do these impressions. He used to do an impression of a circus elephant where big fat Sam Kennison would just be like but here's the story, right? And this will end it because I want to get this out there. When I was a young comic, a couple of times I did this. There was one time I was in a car with Jimmy Miller, Dennis's brother, who was a manager. And I was early in my career. It was in the late 80s. And he had come to Boston to look at talent. And he wanted to go out after a show.
Because you're from Worcester.
No, they're from Pittsburgh. But so Jimmy Miller's in town. And me and Ginny Garofalo are driving him to go out to eat or something. And I'm all worked up. And I'm like, so how do you find your voice, man? How do you find your voice? I mean, fuck, I just don't know how you find your voice. And I said to Jimmy, your brother did it. How did he find his voice? And Jimmy goes, he's doing Belzer.
Yeah.
Great. Do you know the Kennison story too? Kennison, I asked him the same question over Coke and like just some fucking crazy night. It's just me and him, one-on-one. I'm like, so how'd you figure it out? How'd you figure out your voice? And he looks at me and he goes, Gene Wilder. And I'm like, what? But you listen to it. If you watch Gene Wilder in like Young Frankenstein, the way he builds, da 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 da, and I'm like, oh my God,
Right.
who would
I'm
think
hysterical.
that?
I'm wet and hysterical.
Yes.
And the
Who would think that
producers,
that would be the core
Right.
of Kennison's sort of, he did the preacher thing. And like Steve Pearl used to say, oh, Sam Kennison, genius. 2 short screens followed by a long one. That's it, buddy. That's
Awesome.
it.
Okay, so you're the first person to not actually open. You're not going to open any cards.
I don't care about cards.
No, I got it. That's cool.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Super.
happy that you're happy.
Thank you so much, Mark. And hey, go see live comedy because that's where it's happening.